Two rooms, two crises. One involves someone barricaded with hostages. The other involves Janet from accounting refusing to use the new expense system. Dramatically different stakes, but surprisingly similar psychological dynamics. When Gary Nosner headed the FBI's Crisis Negotiation Unit, he emphasized what he called the behavioral change stairway model. 5 steps to move someone from crisis to resolution. Meanwhile, Chris Voss, former FBI lead international kidnapping negotiator, developed techniques that feel counterintuitive but prove remarkably effective. Here's the fascinating part. The psychological principles that work in life-or-death standoffs also apply when Carol from marketing is digging in her heels about the new CRM system. Let's break down why. First, both Nosner and Voss emphasize active listening as the foundation of influence. Not the waiting for your turn to talk kind of listening, the deep, I'm trying to understand your world kind. In hostage situations, negotiators spend 80% of their time listening and only 20% talking. Yet in organizational change, we often flip that ratio, bombarding employees with PowerPoints about the why before understanding their concerns. Tactical empathy. Voss's term for understanding the other person's feelings and mindset works whether someone's holding hostages or holding on to outdated processes. When we label emotions, it seems like you're frustrated with this transition. We help diffuse them. The brain can't be in high emotion and rational problem solving simultaneously. Nosner emphasizes the power of staying calm when others aren't. Emotional contagion works both ways. We can infect others with either panic or composure. Change leaders who maintain steady optimism during turbulent transitions create psychological safety that makes adaptation possible. Voss teaches that no is just the beginning of negotiation, not the end. When employees resist change, their no often actually means, I'm not yet convinced, or I don't feel safe. Ironically, giving people permission to say no reduces their need to say it. Would you be opposed to trying the new system for just 2 weeks? Feels less threatening than, can you commit to using the new system? One of Voss's most elegant techniques is mirroring, simply repeating the last few words someone says. This new system will never work. Never work? This tiny prompt invites elaboration without confrontation. The magic lies in its subtlety, whether negotiating with hostage takers or change-resistant employees. Both disciplines understand that movement happens incrementally. Nosner talks about getting small yeses, building momentum through minor agreements before tackling major issues. Smart change leaders similarly break transitions into digestible steps rather than demanding wholesale transformation overnight. Voss introduces the concept of black swans, hidden information that, once revealed, changes everything. In hostage situations, it might be learning the perpetrator's true motivation. In organizational change, it might be discovering an employee's resistance stems from a legitimate workflow concern nobody considered. Here's where these worlds truly converge. Both understand that sustainable change happens through influence, not force. The paradox is that by giving people autonomy and respect, we actually increase our influence, not diminish it. Whether it's a high-stakes hostage scenario or Monday morning sprint meeting, humans respond to the same fundamental needs: to be heard, respected, and given agency in their circumstances. So the next time your team resists a necessary change, remember, nobody's holding hostages, but the psychological principles that would work if they were might be exactly what you need to move forward. The key difference? In organizational change, unlike hostage situations, we're not looking for surrender, we're aiming for genuine commitment, and that's a negotiation worth mastering.